All right, there's only one thing you need to know if you want to be confident for the rest of your life. And no, it's not about faking it until you make it. No, it's not about working on yourself so that you have everything under control and that there are no more weaknesses. Because ultimately, life is vulnerable. It's not about manifesting some sort of altered reality. It's not even about healing your inner child. If you want to know what this one thing is, then listen carefully. This is important because I've seen so many people walk down this path and I don't want you to chase unicorns. So the truth is, the more you focus on pursuing this idea of inner confidence, the more you end up becoming arrogant, egotistical, and somewhat deluded. Now, the pursuit for confidence is always an empty chase, and here's why. As long as you're trying to pursue confidence, you'll need to have everything under control. So you end up becoming this semi-control freak, because ultimately what it is that you want is a sense of certainty. And as long as you have that sense of certainty, you can feel good. Unfortunately, here's the bad news. You can't control everything. You can't control all the events in your life. You can't control who comes into your life or who leaves your life. In fact, if we're honest, you and I can really agree that we can't control very much at all in this world, right? So the only other way to control things is to make your world smaller. If we can minimize everything and shrink our sphere of focus, then we have more perceived control. But in that process, we stop being attuned to others and we block out other people's thoughts, feelings, and agendas. And the problem with that is it quickly disconnects you to other people because you're too focused on whom? Yourself, right? And if you're single, then that means you're projecting an energy that may repel others who may otherwise be interested in striking up a conversation with you. So confidence is not something I want you to pursue. Confidence will come as a side effect of what I'm about to share with you, because ultimately what we all want is to feel comfortable and worthy within our own skin, right? That's the true feeling we want, rather than some external symbol of confidence. Sometimes in search of this confidence, we try to copy others who we think are confident. So we walk like them, we talk like them, and these are what I call external symbols. And in the end, they don't really mean anything at all, because you can't fake your way to true confidence. You can't fake your way to truly feeling worthy deep down inside. So let me tell you the secret. Are you ready? When you know for certain that you have value to add, that you have value to bring to the metaphorical table, then you will automatically have that sense of self-esteem, worth, and confidence. That is how you become comfortable in your own skin. In other words, the more value you're able to bring to more people, the more you're going to realize, I am truly valuable. I don't have to artificially convince myself that I'm worthy because the world is giving me positive feedback. Does that make sense? So your job is to learn to bring as much value to as many different types of tables as possible. That is how you'll become truly confident, a sense of confidence that nobody can take away because you've earned it through the value you're able to give. But here is the challenge. Different people perceive value very differently. Men perceive value differently to women. A 20-year-old man will perceive value differently to a 40-year-old man. So there are all these variables, and that's not bad. It's our job to explore what value is to different people, especially people who are not like us. So to be high value, we have to understand what is value to the other person first, right? It's not about us, it's about them and what value is to them. So that's why many years ago, before we even had kids, Renee and I coined the term high value woman. But nowadays, all these other people have showed up and have really twisted the meaning of what that term really means. And yes, it's been frustrating, and I really want to set that record straight. Anyhow, when it comes to love, attraction, and relationships, there are certain traits of women that men value more than others. The more you embody these traits, the more value you'll have to bring to the table in the eyes of men. In other words, the more you embody these traits, the more men will perceive you as a high value woman. So it's not about having confidence, it's about value. I don't want you to be a confident woman. I want you to become an ultimately valuable woman, because remember this, confidence is an empty chase. So With that being said, let me share with you a secret project I've been working on. It's a DVD called 8 Traits, the 8 high-value traits that men routinely fall in love with. Now, this isn't finished yet, but if you want to secure yourself a copy of this for free when it's released, then let me know. So just leave me a comment below and just tell me, yes, I want a copy. Now, I'm not sure exactly when it's going to be released, but I know Christmas is coming soon and we're all busy around Christmas, so it won't be ready until next year, early next year. With this DVD, I want to set the record straight as to what it really means to show up as a high-value woman to men. Once again, just leave me a comment below and just tell me, yes, I want a copy, and yes, I want to learn what these 8 high-value traits are that men routinely fall in love with. All right, so that's all from me. Remember, don't chase confidence. Become a woman of value, and value will come back to you multiplied. All right, I'll talk to you soon.